I'm going to pivot just a little bit and tell you about a private sector innovation and how we're contributing to sustainability in surgery. In addition to being a practicing surgeon, I am employed by Kids Operating Room and Global Hospital as their chief medical officer. We know that widespread power outages persist as a global challenge. On every continent, governments and energy providers grapple with the formidable task of modernizing and fortifying power infrastructure to ensure a reliable and resilient energy supply for the growing global population. Aging power grids and inadequate maintenance contribute to the vulnerability of electrical systems worldwide, particularly in developing regions, with the WHO estimating close to 1 billion people, or 15% of the world's population, served by healthcare facilities with absent or unreliable electricity. In hospitals, grid blackouts often cause power spikes and voltage irregularities that can damage sensitive medical equipment. In many low-resource settings, rising fuel prices mean backup diesel generators are too expensive to maintain. I work for Kids Operating Room, the world's leading children's surgical charity, and we install state-of-the-art, child-friendly operating rooms in low- and middle-income countries. We've done 88 operating rooms in 40 countries around the world, and we have seen repeatedly the impact of power outages and the fact that ultimately it's the patients undergoing surgical procedures who are often the most vulnerable to the impact of an outage. Based on what we were seeing on the ground, Kidzawar established a commercial company called Global Hospital to address the problem of outages in the surgical space, with the intention to deliver commercial innovation but with nonprofit impact, as all our profits go back into Kidzawar to continue to build infrastructure. To better understand the scope of the energy problem, we monitored outages at 4 sites in 4 different countries over a 3-month time period. The number of outages ranged from 35 to 107, with the average outage lasting 103 minutes. You can see how prevalent but also incredibly disruptive these outages are. They occur every few days and for significant amounts of time, with the potential to harm patients and massively disrupt life-saving care. So born out of our experience developing surgical systems around the world, we designed a solution to address electrical instability in the operating room. For surgeons in low-resource settings where power outages can compromise life-saving care, we provide a solar surgery system that gives an immediate and primary stable power source for them to perform safe surgery. The most important benefits include improving outcomes for patients, reducing operational costs for hospitals, and decreasing carbon footprints in the community. Our engineers designed an array of panels that are mounted on a roof near the operating room and that feed and charge the smart battery unit, which is then used as the primary power source for all of the medical equipment in the operating room. Our system has fast charging times. Even fully drained, it will recharge to full in 1.5 hours with both solar and mains, and in only 3 hours with pure solar charging. With normal use, after sundown, there's more than 8 hours of backup power, allowing the system to be used during nighttime hours. It's easy to install and can be in place and operational in a matter of hours. I won't bore you with all the product details. Suffice it to say that because the system is the primary power source for all of the operating room equipment, it has a carbon reduction of an average of 2.6 tons per year for each operating room. Additionally, just to point out that lithium phosphate batteries are known for their high level of safety over other types of lithium-ion batteries. They're actually cleared to be transported by air, which gives you an idea of their incredible safety profile. They're also extremely long-lasting. When used daily, the battery can keep performing for over a decade, so we're talking about a more sustainable lithium-ion battery than other alternatives. The type of lithium cells in the unit can also be recycled, so at the end of life don't pose an environmental risk. Our system is currently in use in over 30 hospitals in 10 different countries, and just last weekend was installed in a refugee camp in Kenya. Our partner sites have called this product a game changer. One anesthesiologist in Tanzania said, "Our anesthetic machines concentrate oxygen. So if the power goes out, we can no longer provide oxygen to the child, let alone continue surgery. Having solar power means we no longer worry about this. This system gives us hope when all we have is darkness." We developed the solution and started Global Hospital because we believed that providing quality care should reach every corner of the globe, and we wanted to see the glaring gaps in healthcare bridged by making the experience of Kids Operating Room available to everyone working in global health. The solar surgery system provides a low-cost solution that can help save lives now. Everyone always asks me what it costs, so the retail cost of our system is only $25,000, which includes installation and 3 years of maintenance, just not shipping. We're trying to be competitive in pricing to underscore our commitment to delivering value, but making our solution accessible to all. Recognizing the pressing need for reliable solutions in disaster relief areas and conflict zones, our vision is to develop ruggedized versions for a variety of all-weather scenarios, such as rain, wind, and dust, to ensure functionality when conventional infrastructure may be compromised. Our team strongly believes this is a solution that highlights patient safety, climate issues, and responsible healthcare infrastructure development, and I'm happy to answer any questions you might have. Thank you.